I think that gay marriage should be between a man and a woman. Strength does not come from winning. Your struggles develop your strengths when you go through hardships and decide not to surrender. That is strength. For me, life is continuously being hungry. The meaning of life is not simply to exist, to survive, but to move ahead, to go up, to achieve, to conquer. Milk is for babies. When you grow up, you have to drink beer. It's simple. If it jiggles, it's fat. The mind is the limit. As long as the mind can envision the fact that you can do something, you can do it as long as you really believe 100%. Just remember, you can't climb the ladder of success with your hands in your pockets. The future is green energy, sustainability, renewable energy. The worst thing I can be is the same as everybody else. I hate that. Help others and give something back. I guarantee you will discover that while public service improves the lives in the world around you, its greatest reward is the enrichment and new meaning it will bring your own life. The last 3 or 4 reps is what makes the muscle grow. This area of pain divides the champion from someone else who's not a champion. That's what most people lack, having the guts to go on and just say they'll go through the pain no matter what happens. Failure is not an option. Everyone has to succeed. If it bleeds, we can kill it. Money doesn't make you happy. I now have $50 million, but I was just as happy when I had $48 million. Start why, expand further, and never look back. My body is like breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I don't think about it, I just have it. The resistance that you fight physically in the gym and the resistance that you fight in life can only build a strong character. In our society, the women who break down barriers are those who ignore limits. Bodybuilding is much like any other sport. To be successful, you must dedicate yourself 100% to your training, diet, and mental approach. What we face may look insurmountable, but I learned something from all those years of training and competing. I learned something from all those sets and reps when I didn't think I could lift another ounce of weight. What I learned is that we are always stronger than we know. As long as I live, I will never forget that day 21 years ago when I raised my hand and took the oath of citizenship. Do you know how proud I was? I was so proud that I walked around with an American flag around my shoulders all day long. I had this child and it destroyed my family. I have a private plane, but I fly commercial when I go to environmental conferences. I knew I was a winner back in the late 60s, I knew I was destined for great things. People will say that kind of thinking is totally modest. I agree. Modesty is not a word that applies to me in any way. I hope it never will. Training gives us an outlet for suppressed energies created by stress and thus tones the spirit just as exercise conditions the body. I saw a woman wearing a sweatshirt with guess on it. I said, thyroid problem? I'll be back. If it's hard to remember, it'll be difficult to forget. My relationship to power and authority is that I'm all for it. People need somebody to watch over them. 95% of the people in the world need to be told what to do and how to behave. You know, nothing is more important than education, because nowhere are our stakes higher. Our future depends on the quality of education of our children today. Learned helplessness is the giving up reaction, the quitting response that follows from the belief that whatever you do doesn't matter. I went from being the Terminator to being the Governator. To restore the trust of the people, we must reform the way the government operates. I was born in Europe, and I've traveled all over the world. I can tell you that there is no place, no country that is more compassionate, more generous, more accepting, and more welcoming than the United States of America. I have a love interest in every one of my films, a gun. No matter the nationality, no matter the religion, no matter the ethnic background, America brings out the best in people. I think Americans are very patriotic. Government's first duty and highest obligation is public safety. If you work hard and play by the rules, this country is truly open to you. You can achieve anything. I'm addicted to exercising, and I have to do something every day. I welcome and seek your ideas, but do not bring me small ideas, bring me big ideas to match our future. As you know, I'm an immigrant. I came over here as an immigrant, and what gave me the opportunities, what made me to be here today is the open arms of Americans. I have been received. I have been adopted by America. I don't suffer of anything that I've lost. Political courage is not political suicide. In this country, it doesn't make any difference where you were born. It doesn't make any difference who your parents were. It doesn't make any difference if, like me, you couldn't even speak English until you were in your 20s. I have plenty of money, and like other Hollywood celebrities or athletes that have not invested well, I didn't leave bodybuilding until I felt that I had gone as far as I could go. It will be the same with my film career. When I feel the time is right, I will then consider public service. I feel that the highest honor comes from serving people in your country. As president, Reagan worked very well with Democrats to do big things. It is true that he worked to reduce the size of government and cut federal taxes, and he eliminated many regulations, but he also raised taxes when necessary.